Crazy. It's crazy. What? It's just wonderful sometimes, isn't it? Everything can just be wonderful sometimes. The theme was love, and it was 4 albums put forward by Adam from Audience Please podcast, and the winner was Rolo Tomassi, Time Will Die and Love Will Bury It. Never heard it before. This is my first listen, and the watch is on, the music is on, and we're off. This first song is called Towards Dawn, and it's that moment just before the sun comes up, when daylight starts, and it sounds like those first little rays of light you see. Gentle start, but I know it's going to change. Those backing vocals feel like they're getting closer. It's like you're on a beach and you kind of don't want to get your shoes wet, but at the same time you do. So you're teasing the sea, teasing the tide, playing games with the moon. There's another synth coming, something's happening. The credits are beginning to roll for the beginning of the movie. Whoa! I was expecting it to just like bang, but it's still quite gentle. That's interesting. Obstructed by light. Usually light would make things clearer for you, wouldn't it? But on this one, this light seems to be getting in the way. Whoa! This really isn't what I was expecting. It's a lot gentler than I thought it was going to be. I'm picking up on a few references to light already in the lyrics, and the music is very bright itself. Oh, there it is! Oh, this is massive! The melody on that first song was almost wind chimey, and then straight away the second song, it's a bit more menacing, it's a bit more evil. Oh, you got these big pounding riffs, and you've got the elements of the sun rising from the first song. And oh, what? It's like a different band. I honestly can't get my head around it. It sounds like a different band altogether. It's like 2 photos superimposed on top of each other. One evil, one tranquil. Woo! Just a chugging on a guitar. It sounds like at the start you're on a beach watching the sunrise, then the sun just explodes, and that chugging sound is your coat flapping in a nuclear explosion. It's like the scattering of light playing House of the Rising Sun. Oh, it's building. Oh, sounds like you're sinking, and a riff is trying to climb back up to the surface. Whoa! I love that. It's just it's challenging, it's tough to listen to, and then it just breaks out into like just such a swinging groove. But I can't describe it. The music is like overwhelming me with this sense of brightness, of light. It's like running directly towards the sun. The music is very human, very traditional sounding 1 minute, and then it sounds unhuman. The next is, oh, what are you? Do you know what I mean? It's like, are you a god? Are you just the sun? It is like running and having an argument with yourself. You think it's human and natural, and the next minute it's just screaming in your face. Ah! It's almost like observing someone's dream and then just cutting their head open to see how that dream is working, and what you see is just pure horror. When I don't touch the stinging nettles, I'm having fun. When I touch the stinging nettles, it hurts like hell, but the pain is exciting. That's what this music is like. Oh, I'm too tired. That's a 19-minute 5k on these trails. I'm gonna pay for that. This music is relentless. It's relentless in its sense of questioning. I just feel like there's so many questions being asked in a weird way. It reminds me of St. Augustine. It reminds me of his book, Confessions. If I get a breath, I'll talk about why. For now, it's just about running. This is weird, right? When you least expect it, it goes jazzy, and the jazzy elements combined with the sense of just unrelenting questions makes you think of existentialism. It really does. It reminds me of the cafes in Nausea. It was just like a barrage of riffs. That was so exciting. Uphill now. I'm 25 minutes in. There's a little synth break. I needed that. Here we go again. I'm ready for it. Bring it. I get why it's so hard to run to. The screaming feels like it's coming from your own lungs. With every scream, I felt like I was joining in. It feels like I've been pulled into this brightly lit world of questioning, wonders, problems, fears, dreams. I'm just screaming along with them. The magic of dreams being dissected in a lab, in a horror show. It is awesome. That contrast of two different worlds, with the sweet female vocals and then the fierce growling, screaming. It's just beautifully contrasted. Just like the sun coming on me through the shade. I found some peace. Look at him. It's gone intense again, but I feel like I can go with them this time. I feel I can ride this out all the way. 53 minutes. I'm with you, Rolo Tomassi, all the way. It honestly reminds me of the questions put forward by St. Augustine. When I get a breath, I'll talk about why. For now, this is exhilarating. Good morning. You know the saying, no fear. This feels more than that. This is, don't fear the fear. There's a difference. Be afraid, but don't fear it. Don't fear being afraid. That brightness I seemed to be running towards dawn, and it was in my eyes at the start. It now feels like it's coming out my eyes, and my sunglasses are protecting the birds and the trees. I feel like I've harnessed the power of nuclear fusion that is coming out through my eyes, along with sweat and snot, all the sexy stuff. And just like that, with these new riffs, the power to radiate light feels more like a curse than a gift. Now I feel like the destroyer, and it's kind of exciting. It's pushing me on up this hill. We're going down! If you are an elite athlete, you don't need to go altitude training. Just run and scream to Rolo Tomassi at the same time. 39 minute, 10 kilometre. This has been a battle, but it's been brilliant. It's been a real workout. I'm just getting stronger and stronger doing these. Come on! Let's try talking about St. Augustine. In Confessions, he writes at the start, why when we pray do we ask God to enter us? But God is meant to be in everything, so apparently he's already in us. And St. Augustine asked the question, if God is heaven and earth, we can't leave either of those two realms. So we can't leave it where God doesn't exist and then ask him to enter us. That's a great paradox. How can you lack faith if he's in you? That's what he's saying. That's not what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. Don't really believe that stuff, but that's what he's saying. And this music, it reminds me of that. It reminds me of the difficultness in questioning faith, meaning, purpose, when it's already meant to be in you, when the answer always is, it's already within you. How can it be if you're still questioning it? And I feel like I'm getting a hug from Rolo Tomassi, and there's a massive bird. Look at that! Look at that! The universe is a computer. Keep questioning, keep battling, keep trying to better yourself. That's what running and music is all about. That's what life is all about. This music has just hit me with a massive blast of light. Come on, 11 kilometres. Let's hard run. 10 minutes, let's go. Let's go, 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 go. You know, when painting, they say the hardest thing to paint is light. And this drummer needs so much credit, because with his drumming, he's just painting light. I can see the sun coming up over the sea. I can see it coming through leaves. He's just painting light. It's amazing. But sometimes you can paint light too well and it feels like nipple chafe. I feel like my nipples are chafing for the first time ever. It sounds like we've gone back to the beginning of the album now. So it's almost as if that 50 odd minutes of music happened in a millisecond. So it's like you see the new day starting. You're bombarded with all these questions, which seem to last a lifetime. But actually it's like less than a second. We're back to the start now, towards dawn. We're watching the sun come up. I've said everything I need to say. This was incredible, challenging but rewarding. I loved it. Thank you, Adam. Thank you everybody who voted for it. See you later. Love you.